Doom. What's going on, people? Jam Sketch here. I am just sitting at my desk doing some work, and it crossed my mind that there's a young gentleman by the name of Ahmed Williams, a young creative who I met at a monthly event called Comics in Color here in Boston. It takes place at the Grove Hall Library. If you're in the Boston area, definitely check it out. It's phenomenal. And he had a very cool comic book idea that he works on with two awesome looking characters. And he wanted me to draw those characters in my style. So it's like a redraw, you know? And I'm like, dude, I was so into the story about these two guys he made up who live in this comic book, and they know that they're in the comic book, and they take full advantage of that knowledge, you know? Like, one kid's walking around with a pencil as a weapon, like a giant pencil. My favorite, there's a kid that fights with a stop sign, and I don't know, it just cheers me up just thinking that he's bashing bad guys with a giant sign that says stop. I thought that was a cool tool to give to a hero, a protagonist of a story. And yeah, I'm gonna get to work. I can't wait to get this out and show him. I hope he likes it. The characters lends itself so well to the stuff I like to do. So I'm gonna get started. And here we go. Dun, dun. Dun. All right, just warming up here. Trying to figure out what approach I'm gonna take. The kids already have an awesome design, and I'm just trying to add to it, to be honest with you. Well, not even add to it, just I don't know, if they had like their own animated series and it was the movie of that animated series. That's how I'm approaching this right now. I draw this kid first because I think I'm drawn to him more. I like the hair covering the eyes thing. He just looks a little cooler. Maybe he's like the older brother. I don't know. I would love to read this book and get the story of these two guys. Even their names. I didn't even get their names, to be honest with you. Had to get the stop sign in there. That weapon is just too cool, man. Too cool. What else? Add a little wallet chain. Got some highlights going in there. Trying to figure out what the light source is. Where's everything coming from? Where's everything going? I wanted something very action-packed with these two. The original drawing, they seem like two fun-loving guys. But I like the action, even with fun-loving characters. Like, look at Adventure Time. Look at Steven Universe. These guys are fun-loving guys, but they even going far back as the Turtles, man. It's always cool when fun-loving individuals go action-packed, you know. And this kid here is awesome as well. The kid I start drawing, I just assume he's the younger brother. They may not even be related, to be honest with you, but they look like they have a brotherly dynamic, or maybe even best friends. He has a cool, like cat ears cap on. Reminds me of Tails from Sonic a little bit. Maybe that's why I colored it that way. I love the eyes. The original drawing, he had these big, expressive eyes. And it's crazy because Ahmed, the sketches he gave me, they had no color. So I'm sitting here just kind of freestyling. And I'm just praying to the heavens that he likes it, you know, like, man. This kid, he has like a little anime fang. You know, he's taking the whole cat motif a little further. Oh, this is one of my favorite parts. I love the weapons on these two, man. That one has a stop sign, which is awesome. And one has a pencil, dude. A pencil. A giant pencil. In a world where, you know, they're in a comic book. And what better weapon to have in a comic than art supplies, you know? You know, just and knowing they're in the comic and using all of those like creative rules in that world, you know. I would love to see this animated, man. It would be awesome. Nickelodeon, come on. Holla at Ahmed Williams, man. Get this going. Cartoon Network. Whoever, get on this guy. What else? Again, more action. I want to emphasize, you know, as if the kid's just swinging his giant pencil around, leaving marks in midair because they're in like a comic book paper world. And yeah, just having fun with it, adding colors. With the pencil kit, I'm going with more earth tones, you know, greens, beige, a little orange, blonde hair. And again, I could be way off. Ahmed, if you're watching, brother, let me know. Let me know if I screwed up big time. Don't be afraid. Just let me have it, man. Now that I think about it, I want to give Ahmed a character of mine for him to sketch. I want to see how that would come out. You know, that'll be interesting. And here we go, adding some shadows. Let's see. Highlighting the areas where I want the eye to be, you know. The things I want you to see first. And I'm loving the way it's coming out, you know. Still has that cartoony vibe to it. I hope I captured the energy of Ahmed's characters. And again, this was fun. I love doing stuff like this. So you guys watching, if you got anything you want to send, I would love to take a crack at it. And yeah, boom, hit it with the signature. And that's it, folks. Look at that. What are these boys getting into, man? Jeez Louise. Yeah. And yeah, guys, don't be afraid to hit that like button, that subscribe button, that bell button, all that good stuff. And Ahmed, great work, man. Keep it going. Peace.